Once upon a time, a young man named John ran along the narrow forest trail, his heart pounding in his chest as if trying to escape with him. Behind him, the echoes of his old life pursued him, voices, memories, wounds he swore to leave behind. Perhaps, in the next village, everything would finally be different. Since childhood, John believed he was cursed. He heard whispers that an invisible shadow followed him, bringing discord and suffering wherever he went. The village elders murmured that his soul carried a burden from past lives, an inescapable karma. People avoided being near him, fearing that his bad luck would spread like an invisible disease. "This time will be different," he murmured to himself, ignoring the doubt lingering in his mind. After days of travel, he arrived at a new village. There, he found work as a carpenter, but soon the same problems resurfaced. Arguments, mistrust, and the constant feeling of isolation tormented him once again. "This curse will never leave me," he thought. One afternoon, frustrated, John walked to the hills and vented, "Why does this shadow keep following me?" It was then that he heard a calm voice. "The rain falls wherever you are, no matter where you run." John saw an old monk sitting under a tree. The monk smiled and said, "If you carry a storm within you, it will follow you everywhere." "But it's not just me," John said. "The people around me end up cursed too." The monk replied serenely, "John, people already carry their own shadows." The man looked astonished as the wise monk continued, "The curse they say they feel around you is merely a way to escape their own guilt. As long as they don't face their fears, nothing will change." John lowered his head, thoughtful, clenching his fists. The monk continued, "When you learn to find calm in silence, observe your thoughts without judgment, and treat everyone with kindness, you will realize that this curse never existed." He then placed his hand on John's shoulder and said, "And wherever you set foot, those who once felt cursed will finally find peace. Your light has always been stronger than any shadow." And now, take a moment to think. How many times have you felt like you were carrying a shadow over yourself? That no matter where you go, your problems keep following you? The truth is, the change you seek isn't outside, but within you. Just like John, you have the power to transform your reality by finding calm in silence, looking within, and facing your shadows with kindness. When you change, the world around you changes too. Remember, your light is stronger than any shadow. If this video was meaningful to you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts about the story in the comments. Your feedback means so much to us.